No, your brain is going, this is a life or death situation, and you've got to either run, which is flight, or you got to kill it, which is fight. And when those signals come up from the body, the brain turns off the frontal lobe and it's like, oh, we're not thinking about this. There's no time. And so has anybody ever been in a conversation where you're like, what you're saying doesn't make sense? And the person's like, I don't care. Because this part of the brain is completely checked out. It doesn't even get as much blood at that point because your body's putting all of its resources in keeping you alive from what it thinks is a life or death situation. Now, God designed this system as a very basic way to keep us alive, but also it's a way to help us survive in situations that aren't quite a bear running after you and you have to survive in the woods, right? And so this is where somatic practice comes into play. Somatic practice is the idea that we can do things like think about our breathing. We can touch our bodies. It's just somebody with a really bad opinion. We can remind our bodies that I am anxious right now, but I don't have to be. And my breathing tells my brain that I don't have to be anxious. These practices help us to center ourselves, to ground ourselves, and to be reminded that we are okay. And when I was in that toxic and abusive church, they weren't telling me, oh, well, maybe you should just spend some time breathing and thinking about where you are. They were just like, you just got to pray more. You just got to read the Bible more. You just got to fast more. And while those spiritual practices are important, they weren't what my body needed. I needed to be cared for. I needed to know I was safe. And so today I invite you to think about how this system that God designed in us helps us to find ourselves and to be okay.